welcome back to my channel. My name is Ria and welcome to eyecandybyrea. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 10 products I want to avoid from 10 different brands. And this is a follow-up video of my previous video where I talked about 10 products that I actually want to purchase from these 10 different brands. So if you guys want to check that out, I will leave it linked in the eye above, and then I will also leave it linked in the description bar below so you can watch it after this video. So essentially this is basic, where I just highlight one product from the brand that just really makes me question why they came out with it in the first place, or maybe just not interest me at all, or just something I just don't want to add to my collection and why. I would love it if you guys would comment down below what product you want to avoid or doesn't interest you from any brand that you want to highlight. It could be the ones I'm talking about today. If you guys want to know my thoughts on this, then just keep watching. Also, I would love it if you guys would like and subscribe to my channel, because I do create a lot of makeup and beauty content. And without further ado and further blabbing, let us hop right into this video. From the previous video, let's start off from the top, shall we? Huda Beauty. And I already highlighted why I still purchased from Huda Beauty, but that again is up to each and every consumer and whether they want to support someone or not support them, as problematic or as unproblematic as they are. It's everyone's choices, and again, we support these brands with our money, so just keep that in mind. So the products I do not want to purchase from Huda Beauty are the Neon Obsessions palettes. For some reason, as much as they look cool, I've seen the swatches and how they look like on the eyes, and for me, they just look patchy and very powdery. And unlike her other formulas that she has come out with, like the Jewel Tone palettes and her original 9-pan palettes, the quality of them were way better. I have one of the 9-pan Jewel Obsessions palettes in Ruby Obsessions, and I love that formula. I have New Nudes palette. I love her formula. Like, I can see it work. I can see blend. If I am filming it, like filming a tutorial, like you can see the blendability. And when I did look at reviews before thinking of purchasing it, it seemed very chalky and powdery, and that's just not something, especially for the price, I'm willing to work with. If you're going to make the shadows so hard to work with and kind of get a look out of, it's like either you make it real cheap or you just don't come out with it in the first place. And that's what I thought that this should have been. They should have spent a longer time making the formula better, or just not release it until they got the formula right. Those are just my thoughts on that. So let's move on to the next brand. So now let's highlight Bite Beauty. The thing that really honestly least intrigues me is the Bite Beauty Change Makeup Primer from Jamie Page Beauty, Samantha Ravndal, the sponsored, the unsponsored. Everyone says that the primer is just not necessary, and that out of everything, Bite Beauty is known for their lip products. That is what they specialize in, especially with their labs. That's what they're known for. The primer is the least necessary, and right now, unless it has a super specific purpose like hydrating or illuminating or pore filling, I really don't gravitate towards primers all that much, and I'm very iffy and hesitant to even buy primers in the first place unless it is super hyped about. So yeah, that is why I am not going to be purchasing the Change Makeup Primer anytime soon. So with Farsali, the product that honestly least intrigues me at all, and for me it just seems like a gimmick, is the Unicorn Lip Mask. For me, the Unicorn products have been done before. They're dyed, sister, you know, like, let's move on. For me, the Unicorn Lip Mask looks a little bit too emollient for a lip mask, and something, you know, that would just sink into your mouth. I don't know. For me, it just looks like that, and it kind of, for me, from what I've heard, it has a jelly-like consistency. out of all the products, that is the item that least intrigues me. I don't have much backing behind it. However, I do notice it was for half price. So maybe not many people are buying it as well. So with that being said, hey, if you're really intrigued and wanting to get this and have it on your wish list, go ahead and purchase it. But for me, out of all her products, I'd rather save my money and purchase something that I really do want to buy from Farsality. Glam Glow, the brand. I definitely want to stay clear of the glitter face mask. Whether that be peel off or just placing it on your skin, it just looks so painful to take off and so damaging to your skin. It would create like tears and rips on your skin surface, give you like minor abrasions and cuts, and I can see it not only damaging your pores but just being a pain to use and handle. For the aesthetic purposes, perfect, right? For me, it's not worth the outcome or the possible outcome that come as a cause of using it. So with that being said, any glittery products and glitter mask that Glam Glow has, not on my radar. Something I want to stay clear of, honey. Like, Artist Couture, I want to talk about a product which least intrigues me. There isn't much that Artist Couture has in the first place, but the diamond finishing powders. I know it is raved about, but for me, a loose highlighter is still something I can come around to, but a loose eyeshadow to place on top of my eyeshadows to make it more glittery is just something that I'm just like, is this necessary? I feel like it's just an unnecessary makeup purchase, and for the same price I could be getting a highlighter or something better in my makeup collection. So with that being said, I just want to avoid it. I just find it an unnecessary step in my makeup routine if I ever or in a makeup look. Honestly, I can put like the Stila glitter and glows or Tarte chrome paint pots. Those are still like something I can get around to because it's something you can use as a standalone because it is really pigmented and has a good base. But these seem like it has a clear base and just something you could like top off like an eye topper, and it's just like, again, I find eye toppers a very unnecessary step in a makeup look and something that doesn't need to be added to my collection. With nude sticks, the only product, I honestly didn't think they had this product in their line anymore because not only have I heard but I've experienced that their matte lips pencils are so insanely drying. Like, I'd rather a Kylie matte liquid lipstick over that any day. Like, I agree, it does stay on by a miracle. By far, it stays on. It's actually really ridiculously hard to get rid of. Like, I felt like I ripped off my lips. As grim as that sounds, it took an insane amount of time. Plus, I tried it in a plumish color, so it left a stain for the next couple of days. It was intense and hard to get rid of. But you know what? I thought they got rid of that, but they still have that on. So if I could avoid it, girl, I'm gonna avoid it. Tom Ford, this is a product that really, again, it's just not my particular makeup taste. It might be like super popular among those who want a quick eyeshadow look, but it's their immersion proof eye color. Now I'm not talking about their immersion proof eye toppers, because again, like I said, I wanted to touch on something different. I think the Tom Ford, the eye colors, again, they have a base to it and they're more like the chrome paints by Tarte Cosmetics. I just find it too pricey. So, I mean, if I could afford it, I would get it. The Artist Couture ones seem a bit too sheer. That's the only difference. But the immersion proof eye colors are just like a neutral, plain base. And I'm like, girl, I got concealer for that. Like, I don't need a plain eyeshadow. I can only imagine it being very tacky on the lid all day, and even if it dries down, like eye colors in a pot, it's just, I like to add dimension and color. And although I do love the occasional monochromatic look, that's only with pastel shades. Like, if it's not a pastel-y shade, I like to add some depth and dimension, especially for Tom Ford, for just one single eye color. Honey, I would like to stay clear, avoid that baby, and I just find it being a waste of money, to be honest. Tatcha, I really again couldn't find anything that I would want to avoid not purchase, because I like pretty much everything, but Cozy Girl is oily combo. The dewy skin concentrate, the night version. Oh my god, I can feel the greasiness on my skin right now, like the excessive oil production that my skin is going to give me is unfathomable. That's why it's just something I want to avoid, not because I would dislike it, my skin would dislike it, but I just feel like there are other products in. Obviously the water cream is definitely a better alternative. Oily combination face, just not for my skin type. That is the only reason I want to avoid it. Tatcha is a pretty mint brand and very expensive. The 10-second liquid eyeshadow by Kosas. No tea, no shade, but I've seen reviews and I don't know the people reviewing them what their preferences are, but girl, it just looks like an awful product. First of all, it's sheer. Like, who wants a sheer eyeshadow? They don't have that many colors. They all essentially, if you put them on, they'll look the same on your lid. They look super liquidy and just unnecessary for your eyes. Like, you might as well just use an eyeshadow palette, especially if since everything is serum based, it would just be really oily and produce more oil on the lids. So I really see that product as being pointless for me. Any eyeshadow or liquid cream eyeshadow that is sheer, I don't get, unless it's like you are looking for a gloss or a glossy look. Like, that is the only shade. If they came up with like one color, it would make sense. But they have like colors. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You know? But anyway, that is just something I want to avoid and just seems unnecessary. Lastly, from Glow Recipe is the banana souffle cream, and this just breaks my heart because I did get a sample of this and I did try it like daily, but your girl broke out because it was just too heavy for my skin. It was too like intensely hydrating and it kind of clogged my pores in a way. I don't know how, but I ended up getting like mini red breakouts on my nose and on my chin, and again on my just T-zone in general. So I just knew that that product was not for me, and my skin more so favors just gels and lightweight products rather than heavy and dense creams. I can use it on the occasion, but I can use it on, like, say for a day if I really want some intense hydration, but I can't use it 2 or 3 days in a row. It will just give me those nasty breakouts that it'll take ages to get rid of. So I'm not willing to do that, and that's just something I want to avoid. I wish it worked for me because it smells scrumptious, and so it just smells like those banana lollies. I think the smell intrigues me more than the actual lolly itself. I wish my skin loved it as much as I love the smell of it, but you know, you can't have it all. Again, I just want to highlight, with coming to the end of this is not like attacking any of the brands. This is just based on experience with looking at reviews, my makeup taste, and just my opinions, honestly. I would love it if you guys, again, would sound out your opinions of what products you want to avoid, and let me know if you want me to do this series again, like a part 2 on another 10 different brands. You know the drill. Anyway, I would love it if you guys would give this video a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you, my beautiful best friends, in the next video. Bye!